right now, like I said, FelixFaction versus my man Sandman. Mega Man versus Mario, two honestly like flagship characters of their respective brands as well.
Yeah, this is definitely fighting like Nintendo versus Capcom. I mean, Mega Man started off on the NES, so we've seen this time and again.
Welcome back,
this
man.
Is the dream. This
Welcome
is like a kid's childhood that's just coming to life right now, watching these two duke it out.
My guy, you are not wrong about that. It's honestly, to me, it's always cool to see Mega Man, especially when they were able to like perform at kind of like higher levels. Because for me, it all started with Scat, right? And then Kameme kind of made his presence known. And you just see all these Mega Mans just start to pop up, even ever since last Evo. And it really is cool because definitely a character I feel like was completely underrated, especially since the game came out. Nobody really gave him much of a thought, but nah, people put that work in right now, and the work being shown by my man FelixFaction, breaking it down right there.
He's putting Mega Man out there on the map. Like he went out there, just did the arm shot, sent Mario to the abyss. Like I was just completely flabbergasted about what just happened.
Flat out perfect execution, man. Sandman is definitely being put to sleep right here.
And it's interesting that you say that like Mega Man's been being brought to life because he has some really good matchups. I think Mega Man's like a pretty perfect like counter character. For instance, like he can do a lot of wonders towards like characters such as like Sonic or Diddy Kong.
I feel you.
But he's playing against Mario. The matchup's pretty like it's just there. Like Mario has the ability to like cape the pellets. But he has to deal with like the weirdness of like how his pellets, his jab, and his forward tilt are going to be the same as well as forward air. He just dragged him down, killing himself. But like
that's it. I mean,
he took the stock.
When you have the stock lead, situations like that, you go for that risk because the reward, as you can see, is quite favorable and quite great. Well done to FelixFaction, taking that one pretty handily.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sandman missed that tech, or else he could have easily come back to the life, maybe like throwing out like a forward, because Felix threw out everything with it. That was like probably way too risky for what he got, but I mean, he won, so whatever.
He knew what he wanted, man.
He knew what he wanted. He got it.
That's the closeout right there, so he's looking pretty good. Going into this next game, looks like Sandman might be electing to switch characters. See what else he has in the repertoire.
Maybe he just wasn't feeling comfortable playing against Mega Man as Mario, but he is going back, sticking with the same color. He's going to opt to probably go to like something like Battlefield just to give him a little bit more work with like some platforms. He's able to jump around the projectiles.
Excellent call.
Mario loves going for like down throws into up air chains on the platforms in order to just carry his opponent up higher. So let's see if he can like establish that into this game too and trying to like just kind of phase out what happened during game one.
I feel that. All right, well, let's see if he can go ahead. I mean, that game one, sometimes it can be a tone setter, but not always the defining factor of how a set tends to go.
The Sandman's definitely looking for a power play with these forward airs off stage, just immediately trying to like.
He's trying to return the spike. Like,
yeah, he's like, you down aired me? I'm gonna dunk you.
He didn't forget, trust me.
You never forget the dunks. Okay, a lot of like empty hops coming from Felix, just trying to bait out some sort of approach coming from Sandman.
Yeah, trying to get in there. He's doing the right thing, man. Just that zoning game can be so annoying to really just deal with, especially when you're just trying to get in.
Sandman's playing a little bit more patient this game compared to the previous one, and now he's charging up Flood a little bit. Just threw out kind of a raw up smash just to like call out Felix approaching.
That's the Mario special, man. Sometimes you just got the feeling it's gonna hit.
And you just throw it out because there's not too much cooldown on the move. But now he's getting a little bit too happy with it. Just kind of running in there, getting interrupted by.
It's one of those things where you see the success and you just keep trying to replicate it time and time again. But
so if I do it one more time, it'll work. I promise.
Don't stale it out too much, man. Still got a long way to go, especially when you're trailing right here about 40%.
And we're probably going to see a lot more Leaf Shield action coming from Felix because there's not much Mario can do to like prevent that. He doesn't have a sword, doesn't have too many projectiles besides like a fireball.
Sure.
And now he's like just kind of throwing out capes, expecting him to go for the pellets.
You said that so condescendingly. Do you not have any respect for the fireball? Is that not a thing, man? I seen that be. Oh my goodness!
Call out.
You gotta have some respect for that up tilt. All right. That's the closest thing we got to Snake in this game, man. I'm that powerful.
Dude, I mean, like it is definitely like the Shoryuken before Ryu came into the game. Like, that was the original Shoryuken in this game. Did he just hop on him?
Oh, that was good. Okay, good catch right here with the down air. Let's see if he can press his advantage a little bit. Trying to escape. He does just that. Oh.
Wait, he's just spamming Rush Coil to escape everything. Look at him. He's like, is he looking to just try to make Sandman try to approach him?
My man Rush is just cool.
Doing?
My man Rush just being loyal and faithful. He's cool with it.
The Sandman's just like, forget this. I'm going to chill back and charge Flood, I guess.
Well, I think Sandman just kind of resigned himself to the fact, like, all right, I can't do anything about this right now. You see Felix trying to make another big play, kind of reminiscent of that first game, how he ended the match.
Felix doing a lot of edge guarding work against Sandman. You know he's looking to try to eat his double jump and then establish how, because once Mario's out of his double jumps off stage, there's not much he can do to get back on. And Sandman's expending it every single time, like immediately. And I think Felix is starting to catch on to it.
Yeah, I think Felix, his control has just been really impressive. Really kind of just playing reactive here.
What is he doing?
That is nasty. That is nasty.
He spawned the Rush Coil and force Sandman to jump into the coil.
That was so good.
Bringing him up and then spamming up airs to blow him into the blast zone. That was so smart.
That was an incredible setup on his part. And you kind of like, you kind of got the feeling that when he was doing a lot of those rush coils earlier on, that he was kind of maybe thinking in the back of his mind, okay, I'm going to come up with a little bit of a tricky play. But right there, able to execute it. And again, finishing the game in a pretty stylish fashion.
Yeah, that was astounding. I didn't even think of like to even do that. You know, the man was looking for like a stylish ending. I'm really curious to see if we're going to see more Felix in the future. Hopefully, he keeps going through the bracket.
I would like to. I'd like to actually see, and, you know, of course, no knock to Sandman, but I'd like to see him go against somebody like a little more tough, you know, to be honest with him, see what he can do. Because that Mega Man, that was fun.
Like, he was
that was actually really fun.
Like, imagine if he was doing that to someone else, like K9 or Mewtwo King or something.
You ever see, like, those clips on Twitter? It's just, like, the Japanese clips, you know.
Oh, you know, like those little training mode?
Absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we just saw right there.
It's like stuff you'll see that would never actually happen in a tournament set because they're not DIing whatsoever.
And it's pretty dope to see that happen on a big stage like Dreamhack. Again, guys, keep it locked in here. We are jamming. Just the beginning of our block here, already starting out with some exciting matches. Again, Austin here. How have you been enjoying your Dreamhack, my man?
Dude, Dreamhack's been fantastic so far. This venue is so huge.
That's
There's
your
so
first
much
one
going on.
right?
Yeah, so my first Dreamhack, first time in Austin, Texas.
Hey.
It's just really cool. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Like, you can go. I'm most impressed by the CS:GO setup. That's,
oh my
like,
goodness,
over there.
that is a thing of beauty.
It is
really
astounding. They have like screens below the players and above the players showing like their ammo count and like their profile picture and then how much health they have, how many grenades, how much money they have, and it's all on separate screens, not like even on the game screen. So it's like connected through like the mechanics of the game, and it's just like that's so cool.
When I was here last year for Dreamhack, I did Pokken last year. When I was here last year, it was kind of like the similar setup, but everything was, it was actually separated. Like Smash was actually upstairs, and the fighting games were upstairs.
Yeah, you were mentioning that.
Yeah, and then all the, you know, the PC games were kind of downstairs, whatever. But it's so cool that they're all together right now because after I'm done watching a Smash match, I just walk over there and just check it out. And just
yeah, that's probably the best thing.
The back and forth is really cool.
I love just exploring because the second I finished my block this morning, I literally just walked around and just saw what was in store around here. Like, they have a lot of cool store setups over there.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get one of those jackets.
Shouts to MetaThreads.
MetaThreads. I want to get one of those jackets so bad. Rod the Dutch just actually bought one, and now he's wearing it. I was like, dude, I'm the only one without one. I feel like I got to go get one.
No, you're not, man.
I got to go get one now.
We got to take care of you, man.
So we're going to have El Yoshi versus Gibbous. I'm pretty sure this is just a warm-up stage. There's no way in heck that this stage has not been legal since 2003.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been playing Melee. I was playing Melee in 2006, and I remember when this stage was legal. And I'll be honest with you, I miss it a little bit, man.
I mean, I still play on it casually. I don't remember the song, though, being on this stage.
I've never played any of their series.
Was it a Smash the Record where, like, the stage was legal and they were playing on it, and someone like got hit by a car and they had a combo?
What stage wasn't legal at Smash the Record? Holy crap, that tournament was ridiculous.
Oh, that was so fun. I remember that was a tournament Esam won. He ended up beating Nairo.
That was a fun one.
And freaking like Pilot Wings. I actually remember Pilot Wings used to be legal in this game, like the first like 2 weeks.
I feel like on the 3DS, like like the early iteration, it was definitely a stage, but slowly got phased out. But one stage that will